Hello everybody, this is Maya Zahira, and it's day 2 of my retreat out here at 80 Acres Farm. I was only planning on doing one video blog this weekend, but I'm getting such a download of information, I wanted to make another one. So it's day 2, and I am so loving it out here, and you know, just like with camping, I'm sunburned and dirty hair, and I smell like smoke from last night's campfire, and I love it. So this morning I woke up knowing that I was going to do another video because I had a really important dream last night. It was a dream of a particular animal. So when I woke up, I knew I needed to do a video for all of you about animal totems, and or also known as animal guides. Now in my last video, I talked about guardian angels and spirit guides. Now animal totems or animal guides are basically just like spirit guides, but in animal form. So in my mind, I usually think of someone's animal totem as their one single animal who is with them for their entire life. It's basically the animal that represents the theme of their life. And then an animal guide, just like spirit guides, can come in and out of your life at different periods of your life. So last night I had a dream of an animal that I barely know anything about, and I've never seen a television show about this animal or anything. And it was an ocelot, O-C-E-L-O-T. And I was in a tree house, and I was standing there, and I looked down and there was an ocelot, and then it jumped into the water. And I read about the ocelot this morning, and I found out that they actually like the water. So that was interesting. I had no idea. So if you're curious about what the symbolism of ocelot means, you can just do a Google search, spiritual meaning of ocelot. And if you're curious about any other animals to see what they mean for you, you can do a Google search and type in spiritual meaning of, and then the name of the animal. So a lot of times the animal that you're most attracted to, that can be your animal guide, sometimes, and sometimes not. So for some of us, we've actually had direct communication with that animal. My animal totem, I believe, is the mountain lion. And I discovered this about 6 or 7 years ago when I was living out at the cabin out at Subterra. And I actually came face to face about 2 feet from a mountain lion. And I was going through my usual morning routine. I got up, I opened the door to let my 2 cats out, and I was doing some dishes from the night before, and I heard my cats like growling and kind of freaking out, and I thought, oh, what are they up to now? They're just overreacting about something. And so I took off my dishwashing gloves, walked outside. Actually, I didn't take them off. I had them on, yellow dishwashing gloves. I walked out the front door, stepped down the step. My cats ran past my legs. They ran inside. And there I looked up. I'm standing on the grass barefoot. I look up, and 2 feet from me there's a mountain lion just standing there. And it happened so unexpectedly. I didn't have a chance to get scared or panicked or alarmed. I just simply stood there, and our gazes met, and I have no idea how much time passed. It was, I don't know, timeless. And I remember just seeing that the animal was just observing me. There was no I didn't feel threatened. But then after a certain period of time, my brain turned back on, and I thought, you know, I probably should not be standing here. I probably need to get out of here. So I turned and took the quickest 2 steps that I could to jump back into my house and slam the door. And I thought, oh my God, that was just crazy. So then I looked out the window, and it was nowhere. It was already gone. It was nowhere around the house. And I thought, oh my gosh, I know that's my animal totem. But that kind of scared me. I thought, mountain lion, that sounds kind of ferocious and scary. I don't know that I want that to be my animal totem. But I looked it up, and I also looked it up in the book Animal Speak. So there are a lot of really good books out there about animal totems. And I looked it up, and I saw that it's actually a great totem animal to have. It's a very powerful animal, and it's all about leadership. It's a very feminine totem about leading women. So I thought, how perfect, how perfect. So last night I had a dream about an ocelot, and that's not my lifelong animal totem, but this is an animal teacher or an animal guide who's coming in to work with me because I'm going into a new phase of life right now. We always go through different cycles, and I've just finished releasing a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm moving into some new energy. So this powerful new guide has come in to work with me. So pay attention to the animals that you are most drawn to, and then if you have any interesting encounters with animals, like the example that I gave, or if you have any dreams about animals, that's also a very easy way that they can communicate with us, because in our dream state, we're out of our analytical mind. So pay attention to your dreams, write them down, and there's no hard and fast rule as to how you find your animal totem or how you identify who some of your animal guides are. It's just up to you to pay attention and notice what you feel drawn to. And those animals are there to teach you their wisdom. And for the most part, it's up to you to just listen, not talk so much to them, but to listen to their messages. So be quiet and listen. That's our message about animal guides. If you enjoyed this video blog, I invite you to share it with your friends, post a comment below, and I also invite you to visit my website so that you can sign up for my email newsletter and get a free guided meditation. My website is my name, www.mayazahira.com, MAYAZAHIRA.com. Sending you all my love. Mwah.